So students, we are going to start the new chapter called motion. Okay. So first we have to discuss what is motion all about. You have any idea what is motion?
Yes, sir. Motion
Movement of a body.
Movement of body. Okay. What else?
the change in a position of an object with respect to its surrounding.
Yes. 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 Nice. And time also. Okay.
Yes.
Suppose we have one path over here. Suppose this is the path. Let me draw. Okay. Suppose this is the path. Okay. Highway. This is the highway, or we can say the path or road. Okay. And suppose we are watching one bicycle from here. It starts moving from here. Okay. Suppose this is the bicycle or scooter, whatever it may be. And one person he is observing from here. Okay. He's a person. Okay. So when it start moving, okay, that bicycle when start moving, so first its position is P1. Suppose its first position is P1, and after time t when it starts moving, so after time t, see it takes time. So okay, so that's why I have to write here time. Okay, so after time t, the position of that scooter changes from here to here. So it will be the position 2, and after again certain time it reaches to position 3, P3. Again it takes time. Okay, so when in first position there was an object, its surrounding is that one. Okay, this is nothing but the surrounding. Next surrounding is this, and another surrounding is this. So every time surrounding of an object changes, is it or not?
Yes, sir. Surrounding changes.
Yes, surrounding changes when time passes. Okay, so from here we are going to derive the definition for motion now. Okay, so I'm writing definition over here. So definition of motion. Okay, so when an object, when or not object, first we have to write the position. When the position of an object, when the position of,
So when the position of an object
yes,
changes with
when the
respect to its
position,
environment, then the object is known
yes,
as to be in motion.
when the position of an object changes with respect to time and the surrounding. Time and surrounding is called as motion. Understood everyone what is motion? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Can
sir.
we-
Understood.
Okay. So now we had to go through one more example. Okay, suppose we are traveling through the bus. Okay, and the person which is he is sitting right in front of us. Okay, with respect to that person, we are in stationary, or with respect to us, that person is in stationary, because inside the bus our position is not going to change. Is it or not? But with respect to surrounding, like if we will discuss the surrounding outside the bus, then with respect to outer surrounding, our position is changes. Is it or not? Is it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, suppose we are in a flight, and in flight there are many persons we used to sit. So if we are traveling from Hyderabad to Mumbai, suppose we are traveling from Hyderabad to Mumbai, so inside the plane we are not going to change our position because we got the fixed seat. Is it? So inside the surrounding, like inside the that plane, our position is not going to change. But with respect to plane, its surrounding changes from Hyderabad to Mumbai. Is it?
Yes, sir.
So that motion is related to time as well as surrounding. So we can say that motion is a relative term. Is it? So I am writing very important point here. Motion is a relative term. Relative term, and it relates directly with time and surrounding. Okay, understood, beta?
Yes, sir.
Sir, can you allow me, sir? I am logged through another device.
Okay, make it fast.
Yes, sir, I am in waiting room.
Okay, yeah, you are in now. Okay, so understood, beta, what is motion is all about? It is the relative term because it is directly related with time as well as surrounding. That's why motion is called as a relative term. Understood?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now we will discuss the types of motion now. Okay, first we will understand what is the linear motion. Okay, so next heading will be the linear motion.
Sir,
Linear.
one doubt, sir.
Yes, beta.
Sir, could you explain the relative term little bit in detail? Like little bit more, could you explain relative term?
Okay, see, if position is not going to change, we can't say that object is in motion.
Yes, sir, we
So
can't say.
in order to perform motion or in order to observe motion, its surrounding has to be changed. Is it or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, that's why we were on the plane. Our surrounding is not changing inside the plane. So we were in rest condition as compared to with respect to people inside the plane. But it with respect to surrounding like Hyderabad to Mumbai, that plane was in motion because the position of the plane was changes from Hyderabad to Mumbai. But if we will discuss about surrounding which is inside the plane, we were on rest because our position was not changes. Okay, so that's why that motion is directly related with time as well as surrounding. Okay,
Okay.
now understood. Okay, so now we are going to discuss about linear motion. Any idea about what is linear motion? Anyone?
Motion in straight
It's a
line.
motion in a straight line.
Yes, suppose this is the straight line path. I have drawn here. It is the straight line path. Okay, again I had to make dotted line so that it looks like highway. Okay, district highway, not a state highway, because state highway used to be a 4 lane. Okay, so this is the straight line path. I'm writing here straight line path. Straight line path. Okay, it is a straight line path. And again the same condition, if an object or if position of an object changes with respect to time and surrounding along with straight line path is called as linear motion. Is it?
So could
So-
you repeat the definition again?
Okay, I'm going to write beta. Okay, when the position of an object changes with respect to time with respect to time and the surrounding along with straight line path. Straight line path is called as linear motion. Linear motion. Understood, beta?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we are going to discuss about what is the circular motion now. Again, take a screenshot for that. Done?
Yes, sir. Done, sir.
Okay. Now next we are going to discuss about the circular motion. Next, second type. Okay. Any idea about circular motion?
Motion in circular path.
Yes, same thing. Suppose this is the circular path. Suppose this is the circular path. Okay. So here we have the entry point on the circular path. Okay. And this is the again path, so we have to draw and we know circular path have the center. Okay, so see, when object performs motion from here, then here again the position is changing, but it is along with the circular path. Circular path. That will be the circular motion. Again, definition will be the same, only along with straight line path. Instead of that, we have to write circular path. Okay, so when the position of an object changes along with changes with respect to time and surrounding, with respect to time and surrounding, with respect to time and surrounding, along with circular path. Circular path is called as circular motion. Circular motion. Understood, everyone?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. So again, take a screenshot for that. Done.
Yes, sir.
Done.
Okay. So now we are going to discuss about
Sir, could
the
you scroll up for 1 second?
that one.
Sir, could you scroll up for 1 second?
Here.
No, sir, to circular motion.
Okay.
Yes, sir, done.
So any doubt here? No, no. Everyone, I'm asking something. Any
Sir,
doubt,
I don't have
beta?
any doubt.
Okay. Anyone?
No, sir,
Any
no doubt.
Huh? Okay. So now we are going to discuss about the uniform and non-uniform motion. Okay. Uniform and non-uniform motion. Uniform and non-uniform motion. Okay. Again, we have to discuss with one example so that we can understand it clearly. Suppose I am taking, you can take circular path also, but I am taking straight line path. Okay. If you are taking straight line path, so it will be uniform linear motion, or it will take circular path, then it will be uniform circular motion. Only we have to understand what is uniform and non-uniform. You can relate it with linear or circular motion. That's why we have covered first linear and circular motion. Okay, beta?
Okay.
Okay. Suppose we have, this is the highway. Again, I'm taking the straight line path. And here we have the first stop. Stop 1. Here we have stop. Second, here we have stop. Third, and here we have stop 4. Stop 4. Suppose one vehicle stop, and the distance between stop 1 to stop 2 is, suppose I am taking 100 kilometer. I am taking, for example, 100 kilometer. And from again stop 2 to stop 3, we have distance of again same 100 kilometer. And from stop 3 to stop 4, again I am taking 100 kilometer of distance. So here the distance we have taken is equal, is it or not? Is it?
Yes, sir. it's
So
equal.
I am writing here equal distance. Equal distance. Okay. And suppose one vehicle start moving from stop 1 to stop 2, then stop 2 to stop 3, and so on. Okay, so that object or vehicle takes 1 hour to complete 100 kilometer of distance. Okay, and again from stop 2 to stop 3, it takes again 1 hour of distance. Okay, and again the next time it is again taking 1 hour of distance. See, again here the time interval is same. Is it or not?
So, sir,
Yes.
suppose from stop 2 to stop 3, it takes 2 hours. So then it won't be uniform motion.
Yes. We will
Then it
discuss.
won't be.
We will discuss that later.
Okay.
We'll
sir.
take that also. Okay. So can we say this time interval we have taken is equal time interval?
Yes.
Yes,
So
sir.
I'm writing here equal time interval. Okay. So now I'm going to write definition for uniform motion now. Uniform motion. Okay, do concentrate, very important. When an object travels, instead of travels you can say cover also, covers equal distance we have taken equal distance in equal interval of time. We have taken another point also, in equal interval of time. When an object covers equal distance in equal interval of time, then it is called as uniform motion. Uniform motion. Okay. If a question will come like what is uniform linear motion, so you would say, or you have to say, when an object travels equal distance in equal interval of time. Okay, so here you had to write along with straight line path. Of if question will come for uniform circular motion, so you have to write along with circular path. That's all. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we have to write example also. Okay, so any example for uniform motion? First example I'm writing here. Train train travels train travels Hyderabad to Mumbai. HYBT is Hyderabad, no? Hyderabad to Mumbai with constant speed of 50 kilometer per hour. See, if speed is not changing, so it will be uniform motion. Is it?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Second example. Rotation or revolution of Earth around the sun. See, Earth takes 365 days and 6 hours to complete one revolution around the sun. Is it going to change?
No, sir.
So now that means that revolution of Earth around the sun, or revolution or rotation of Earth on its own axis, or we can take example of revolution of moon around the Earth, are nothing but the uniform motion. Understood, everyone?
Yes, sir. So the doubt I asked you, could you tell me?
Okay. First, take a screenshot for that. Now we will discuss non-uniform motion. We will discuss on that. Okay. Take a screenshot, beta, for uniform motion. Done.
Yes, sir.
Okay, everyone done?
Done.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let me erase that extra part. Okay, so now we are going to discuss about non-uniform motion, and we will cover your doubt also. Okay. Now we are going to discuss non-uniform motion. Non-uniform motion. Okay, suppose we have taken equal distance, or we can say unequal distance, or suppose we had in uniform motion equal time interval as well as equal distance. So we had to take any one, whether time or distance, unequal. Only one term we have to take unequal and another will be equal. So I am taking time interval same, but the distance will be different. Suppose we have taken the distance between first stop to second is 120 kilometer. 120 kilometer. From stop 2 to stop 3, we have 100 kilometer of distance, and from stop 3 to stop 4, we have 200 kilometer distance. We have 200 kilometer of distance. So is distance is equal here?
No, sir. Distance is not equal.
Yeah. So we have to write here unequal distance. Unequal distance. And time interval is same, 1 hour, 1 hour, and 1 hour.
Time
So
interval is same.
yes, so I have to take write equal interval of time. Equal interval of time. Okay, so now we have to use both terms in the definition of non-uniform motion now. Okay, so I'm going to write the definition. Okay, so when an object covers, or instead of cover you can write travel also, travels unequal distance. See, we are using that point, unequal distance, unequal distance in equal interval of time. in equal interval of time. Okay, then it is called as, then it is called as non-uniform motion. Non-uniform motion. Understood, everyone? Or any doubt here?
Sir, so it's necessary that the time interval should be equal.
No.
Okay,
If
so
you,
it can
yes,
be
from
unequal
both,
distance, equal
from
interval
both,
of.
yes, from
Okay.
both the term. If suppose you are taking equal distance, so
Equal
you would,
distance in
yes,
unequal intervals of
yes,
time.
yes, yes, yes.
Okay, okay.
Okay, that's all. Okay, now we have to write example now. What is your name, beta? You asked that out.
Sir, Nihar.
Nihar. Okay, so we have to take example of Nihar. So Nihar riding a car into crowded street. Crowded street. Okay, if you are riding a car in a crowded street, so sometimes you have to apply brake in order to reduce your speed, or sometimes if you are getting like free road, so you can you have to like increase your speed. Is it or not? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so riding a car or maybe bicycle or bike in a crowded street will be the example of non-uniform motion. Okay, you know Pluto.
The draft planet.
Yes, why it is removed from the planet list?
So
Yes.
like it's very small, we can't like see it.
No.
Sir, as I think it's means it is not in our solar system. Like,
Is an all solar system, beta.
yes, sir. Means the
See, you have you heard about that Kepler scientist?
no.
No. Okay. So Kepler has given the laws for planetary motion. Okay, where he has explained every, like whatever planet we have in our solar system, they takes equal time for to travel equal distance. Means if we take example of Earth takes 365 days and 6 hours to complete one revolution around the sun. Is it?
Yes, sir.
So all other planets, starting from Mercury, Venus, Earth, whatever, like we have 7 planets, they all take the equal time. Like their revolution time is maybe different, but for every one revolution, they take equal time. Okay, but Pluto was not following rules which are made by the planetary motion. That's why Pluto has been removed out from the list of planets, because that Pluto was not following the rules which are made by Kepler. Okay, because its revolution time, sometimes it takes less time to complete one revolution, sometimes it takes more time to complete first revolution.
Sir, why is that so?
Because it is not, see, why is that so? Due to the gravitational pull of other planet, or yes, due to the gravitational force between Pluto and Sun is not as strong as other planets are. That's
Okay.
why it gets influenced by any meteor asteroid also. That's why its revolution time is not fixed. That's why Pluto has been removed out from the list of planets. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So again, take a screenshot for non-uniform motion. Now we are going to understand what is distance and displacement. Okay. See, we have to take one example over here. Let me draw one picture. Wait a second. I have to draw one picture over here. Or we'll draw the diagram over here by which you can understand easily. Okay. So suppose this is Hemant sir's house. Okay. And this is Hemant sir's house. And Hemant sir is associated with one of the school called Chitrans Academy. So here we have Chitrans Academy. Okay. It is a private school where Hemant sir is associated. Okay, so Hemant sir every day used to visit school. Okay, so he used to travel for like 500 meter by this way, and then they have one highway over here. From here, they are taking like a not like 1200 meter of distance. 1200 meter of distance, and then from here they are moving again 600 meter of distance, and then they take about 100 meter from here to reach the school. Okay, so this is the actual path traveled by Hemant sir every day when Hemant sir used to visit school from home. Is it? So it is the actual path which is covered by Hemant sir. Is it or not? Is it?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. But if you will measure the shortest distance from my home to school, which is only 1500 meter.
So
1500
displacement
meter.
is regarded as the distance from A to B, and the distance is regarded as the the
Yes,
measure
yes,
of
yes, yes. We will
distance
cover that.
measured from all the A to
Yes,
B.
yes, yes. We will cover that also. Okay. So see, I had to visit every day by this path. So I had to take like from path A, suppose this is the path A, I am taking distance of 500 meter. Then this is the path B, from here I am taking 1200 meter. From path C, I am taking 600 meter. And from path D, I am taking 100 meter. I have to cover 100 meter. So if we will add all these things, we have 0, then we have 0 here. 5,
2,400.
yes, 2400 meter of distance. Okay, but the shortest distance from my home to school is 1500 meter only. Okay, so the actual path traveled by Hemant sir is called as distance. It is the distance, but the shortest distance from initial point to final point, okay, is called as displacement. Very easy. Easy or very, very easy? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to define distance now. Okay, the actual path covered by an object, the actual path covered by an object from reaching for the actual path covered by an object for reaching from point A to point B, from one point to other point, is called as distance. Understood, beta? Everyone understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So in
Yes,
given example, actual path covered by an object is 2400 meter. 2400 meters. Okay. Now we are going to discuss about the displacement. Okay. See, distance do not have any fixed direction, so we have to write one more point over here. Distance is important point. Distance is scalar quantity. Scalar quantity. It is scalar quantity. Okay. Okay. Now we are going to discuss about the displacement. Okay. So displacement is nothing but the shortest distance between initial to final point, or first point to final point is called as displacement. Okay, so we have to write definition for displacement also. The shortest distance or the minimum distance. The minimum distance between initial point to final point is called as displacement. Okay, and see here direction is fixed from here to here. The direction is fixed. That's why it is the vector quantity. Displacement is vector quantity. Okay, understood, beta?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Sir,
any doubt?
sir, displacement is always a straight line, right?
Yes, beta. Yes. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Suppose we
Sir, I
have.
have a question.
Yes,
So
beta.
if displacement equals to 0, then it won't be a straight line, right, sir?
Yes, it won't be straight line. It may be straight line, but object had to be moved in straight line and have to come back on the same place.
Yes, sir. Then it
Yes.
would land on the exact point, so
Yes.
it wouldn't be a straight
Yes.
line.
If initial and final point are the same, that displacement will be zero.
Okay.
Yeah. Whether it may be straight line or circular path or zigzag path also. If suppose we have started moving from here and we have started with this, again we have reached over here. Okay, so that will be again the displacement will be zero, but the distance can't be zero. Okay. Okay, so take a screenshot.
Done, sir.
Okay, any doubt here?
No, sir.
Okay, so we have to write one condition. One condition over here. The condition is, at what condition? At what condition distance and displacement becomes equal or are equal? Yes, who is going to answer that? At what condition distance and displacements are equal?
So distance and displacement are equal when it's there's no like it's a straight line, sir. Like if the
Yes,
distance
yes,
is equal to 90 meters and it stops at 90 meters instead of coming
yes,
back or taking any
yes,
detours, then the displacement will also be from that area to the final destination.
yes. Okay. So answer is what? When an object travels, okay, along with straight line path, and not returning back, and not returning back, okay, at this condition, distance and displacement becomes equal. Understood, beta? Very important, no? Understood?
Sir, can we say that both of them are equal when the distance is equal to total distance covered by A to
Yes,
B and no
yes,
detours
yes.
in the between?
Yes, yes.
Okay, sir.
So the linear motion is said to be that the distance and displacement are equal.
Yes, but suppose if in linear motion is performed by any object and if it returns back to the same position, so there will be displacement 0. Is it? So that's why we have written one point there and it is not returning back. Okay.
Sir, I did not understand, sir, that what is the returning back.
See, suppose one car is over here. Suppose one object is here and suppose this is the point A and it start traveling from point A to point B. So it is a straight line path, is it or not? And suppose it is 100 meter of distance. Okay, suppose car start traveling from A to B in a straight line path and again coming back from B to A and it is again straight line path. But when it is returning back, so the object will reach at the same position, that time displacement becomes 0. Is it or not? That's why I have written here that object not have to return back. Okay, it had to travel only in one direction.
Sir, then when is the displacement is 0, sir?
That I have explained you here. When suppose, what is your name, Sai Charan now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, see, this is the point A and point B, and it is 1 kilometer of distance, means 1,000 meter of distance from A to B. And Sai Charan runs every day the same distance. See, Sai Charan, this is A point here, Sai Charan's home, and B is the stadium. Okay, so Sai Charan used to travel have to perform running every day in this same position, same path, in a straight line path. So it reaches over here at the point B. Okay, but again from point B he had to return to the home. Is it or not?
Yes.
Okay. So initial point and final point for Sai Charan is 0 and same. Is it?
Sir?
So initial point and final point is same if you are returning back.
Yes, sir.
So that time displacement becomes 0. Is it or not? This you have covered distance of 2 kilometers. One is for going and one is for coming. But your displacement is 0 because you have the same position. You acquire the
Sir,
same
this,
position.
we can take like there is a straight path from my school to house, sir. So which is about 1 kilometer.
Okay.
So there
And
is a
if you
distance.
are not returning back from school to home, that time will be distance and displacement will be 0. No, distance and displacement are equal.
Means from school to house, sir, I'm not returning. So the displacement will be equal with the distance.
Yes.
If I'm going from house to school, then I'm returning, then the displacement will be 0.
Yes.
Okay.
Now understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So take a screenshot for that. Then we are going to understand the second condition. Done. Done, everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I think we have covered our time, beta. We have
Yes, sir.
completed
It's
1 hour.
9.
Yes, yes. So that point we are going to discuss in next class. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So any doubt in today's session?